MC, make another hit.
Project X.
And my shit.
Like, what? I'ma repeat it. Whenever y'all check on the score, like, just on that we undefeated. Mike Jack, I'm tryna beat it. Legs in the air, go down, I'ma eat it. After I'm done, I'ma get in between it. Let me just show you I know how to treat it. Don't keep it classy, I love when you nasty. Where you going? Why you walking past me? Attitude, I like how you sassy. I like your voice, I just love how it's raspy. All in my ear, can't hear what she asked me. I'm tryna tell you how much you attract. Every time when I drop it, shake ass in the backseat. Bitch, like, you tryna distract me.
And my
Fuck.
shit.
Don't rip aside or I'm losing my vision.
Alright. Man. I just had to take a moment. Because two things, man. Let me just take these shits off. I don't even need them. Yo, it just feels good to be back, man. Just press the record button, bro. It just feels good to be back. We've taken a long hiatus from this YouTube shit. We have, we've seen the hills, we've seen the mountains, we've seen the valleys, we've seen buses, we've seen trains. Bro, we've been through it all, bro, on this channel. I was looking through some of these videos, like, of old me, like, I used to say some crazy shit. I still say some crazy shit. And, bro, realistically, it was the passion I had for the game. And I was like, yo, I gotta find this shit again. And I think I have, man. I think I definitely have with who I got on my team. And honestly, bro, I'm starting to realize, like, I know every time I get in here, I just say some bullshit, right? But we gonna start off a Rhino video in the only way I know how, by saying some meaningless shit, right? If your life ain't going well, Dota won't go well. Like, real shit. We just gonna leave it at that. Like, if like shit in your life, if it's hard to like just go day to day and you're trying to use Dota as escape, you're not gonna play your best Dota, right? Bro, Dota's the best when you just having fun with the guys and learning and like pushing yourself and doing all this other shit, instead of using it as like a fucking cover or some bullshit, Anyways, fuck that. We back to the 80-12. We back to the Conch League, bro. Honestly, I think this league's pretty wrapped up. And I can't lie, like, every time I say shit like that, I'm like, let me zoom closer. My bad, y'all. I'm being impolite and shit. Let's get a little closer, y'all can really hear me. But nah, every time I make a video, you're like, not every time actually. There was a Rhino era where I was like pretty humble, where I was like, all right, like my team's probably not the best, like we're good, but we're not probably not the best. And I feel like I'm out of that era. Fuck it, we are the best. I feel like every game we lose, it's on us, right? I feel like, my bad for the hair, y'all. Goddamn. But yeah, I feel like every game we lose, it's completely on us. And I've honestly never put together a team this well. Like, it's come together really, really well. And I just want to talk about my team for a second, right? This is just gonna be an all-in-one video, so I know you're gonna listen anyways. Like, y'all motherfuckers not gonna click off, so lock in, right? First, let's start with Sun. Probably been on a wide majority of my teams over the last like 2-3 years. I think we've gotten a lot closer originally, and I've met him in person. He's an awesome guy, and like we think about Dota pretty similarly, and like he'll joke like, "Oh, I have to play an offlaner again," but I think he sort of likes it, like deep in his heart, starting fights and shit, and like he'll take the fucking rough matchup. He'll take like the losing lane. He'll take the shit KDA. And he's really just there to win, and I really respect that. I can't lie. His laning may not be great, but I think his team fighting is really good. I think his understanding of making plays is really strong, and I like that. He brings that to the squad as a mid laner, and then Jack. Actually, we'll save him for last because he's probably the newest iteration, and a lot of people are like, where's the correlation between Rhino and Jackie Jack? I've heard some speculation. I just want to clear the air as well there. Also, American Deli fucking sucks. You guys see this shit? Shit's so overrated. If you have American Deli next to you, this shit sucks. Shit is not good. Anyways, Anyways, I was saying, okay, Fatality. Let's go to Fatality. Pause 5. The stable person of the unit. I felt like with 4 players that are pretty vocal, I needed somebody that was sort of silent. And Fatality is not silent at all. Like the more and more I play with him, the more and more I'm like, holy shit, Fatality's talking a lot. And like, I feel like when we first started the season, it was just Fatality talking about like more things. He's like more play making shit. And I felt like we had too much of that on the team. Like there's a lot of like, go here, go here, go here, right? But now I feel like his mindset's changed, and I think like replay watching, like actually talking to him, like the text channel a lot and shit in our team comms. I think he's slowly becoming really good at vision. I think if you look at him like through his time with IPA, and if you look at him, and no one's gonna go back and watch his replays, but like his deficiency was his button pressing and his vision game, right? But like I felt like every other part of Vitaly was like really strong, and he just needed to be pushed a little bit. Like he plays a lot of Dota, he loves the game, and I think like sometimes you gotta like take him out of his shell a little bit. Sometimes he can get like a little too shy and like, yo, Vitaly, like lock the fuck in. Like you're just as good as everyone else, brother. Like you can own a game, just lock in. Like we got this. And he brings that to the team too. So that's awesome. And then Hulk, the 7K Smurf. Hulk is one of those guys where it's just like every moment playing with this dude, I'm having a blast, bro. Sounds crazy to say out loud. Every moment I'm playing with this dude. I said it again. But every moment, like, we playing the game together. We're laying together. Or, like, he's just in the game. Like, we're just cracking jokes. Like, he's joking on me. I'm 0-4 Doom in the bot lane. Like, any other season, I'm, like, raging. My keyboard's broken. But, like, this dude Hulk's just saying jokes. And I'm like, yo, it'll probably be all right. Like, realistically, these other lanes are fine. It wasn't all right. 12s went 32-6, 32-4, 32-2, something like that. We'll get to that. We'll handle that in a minute. And yeah, so yeah, no, Hulk's just an awesome guy, and everyone knows he's incredibly skilled at the game for our level. I think with Hulk, it's just taking every game serious. Sometimes he can waver off, and I'm like, yo, Hulk, what the hell are you doing, brother? But like losing focus and then game serious, but that's like out of game shit you can finish. You can focus on, right? That's not like too hard. But yeah, I feel like he is super locked in now. And Jackie Jack, the Warrior back to back, the guy who was on a Manoid Dirge Warrior stack, insane, Dirage Warrior for way too long. They stopped it at a 3-peat. Sort of fell asleep at the wheel on the admin side, but man, this guy is. If there was like a definition of student of the game, and you saw student of the game in the shit, like that's Jackie Jack. Like that dude, he wants to be the best. He wants to like make sure why. Like he'll push me. Like he'll ask me like shit. Like yo Rhino, like what the fuck happened bot lane? Like bro, like sometimes you just need someone to tell you like, gang, what the hell went down there? Like working that shit out in your head. And like push me to like watch my own shit, As a captain, sometimes you get focused on like trying to manage 4 other players and seeing like how they play together, but like you gotta still be just as good on your own shit, and you need someone like that on your team. And I truly think he has a claim for best carry in the league. I know Twubs is putting on an MVP candidacy right now. I think for Twubs, I think what Twubs does for that team. And I'd really like to do a community vote on MVP, like just one MVP, like most valuable player. And we can do it like week 2 of playoffs, I think. And I would love to see what the community had to say, because I think Twubs is putting on a campaign. I think if you looked at before, maybe 2 weeks ago, Edge Timber was in that campaign as well, with his safe lane, off lane performances. But yeah, I think Jackie Jack is definitely should be talked about a little more. Just what he does. He's so consistent. He's and not only consistent, like consistent and like dope, like actual Dota knowledge too. Like he'll say his matchups and things of that nature, and can actually talk about the game. Now, fuck all that Sibby shit. Let's get to the real shit, y'all. That's my team. That's how we came together, right? Let's get to the real shit. So wait, do we want to start with what happened last week, or do we want to start my general understandings of each team? Right? All right, let's just start with this genitalia stack. Garbage. All right, next. Groundfish. Fuck, guys, we're only at 2 wins. Oh, Mango Tango's actually winning series now. Okay. Dude, 0-2, this has to be the... Oh, y'all can't see my screen? Hold up, let me just... Hold up. Like, this 0-2 shits, this Mango Tango Grin Hive 0-2 Grin Hive is... That should be studied. I don't know what happened that game. And then, actually, let's actually dive deep into... Actually, no, I'll finish my team rundown. CCQ, IPA stack with Core, Cloud, Mr. Worldwide. I think this stack's decent. I think they just found out. I think Mr. Worldwide doesn't have enough heroes, and his heroes aren't really like. I don't know. They're like sort of like, like you can't just build 4 auras and just walk around anymore. Like you need to actually like scale and do shit. May just not be his patch. And then Core with this goofy shit he does, I really think this team's just finished. But I do fuck with IPA, obviously, and I wish the best for this team whenever schedule's out. Schedule still hasn't dropped yet, by the way. This recording's at 6 on a Sunday. Spike Esports Club, Triball Part Run. I thought this stack was going to be a little better. They got 0-2'd by Edge unit, so I would start thinking about just wrapping it up, generally. It may not be your season. Spike Esports Club, just wrapping it up, taking it easy. Shout out Heart Run. Shout out the guys over there. We had a good little series against them. And then helmets on. I think this team will sneak into playoffs, unfortunately, and I think they will make a run. I won't harp too much on it. This team's just fucking annoying to play against. And yeah. All right. Grin Hive. Island. Oh, this is the Island. I actually really like this team. I think that their 2-0 against CCQ was like pretty good. And I think they're probably going to have an easier game next week. Like they had to play us, they had to play Mango Tango, then they played Spooky Scary Skeletons. And I think if they learn from these 3 series, right? They 2-0'd Mango Tango. Now they've 2-0'd CCQ. And they got 0-2'd by us and Spooky Scary Skeletons, which I think are like S tier, right? So I think this team's completely fine. I think they're actually gonna be scary in playoffs to play against. If they can just start like drafting a little bit better, I think they actually be good. But that team at 4 wins is really quality on week 4. Mango Tango. This is the calm stack with Old Stinky and someone's kid. I think this team will be good. They're starting to get shit together now. I think 2 0-2s or 2 2-0s back to back is like really nice. Really nice way to recover from the 0-2 from Grin Hive and the 2-0 by. Or the 0-2 by Spooky Scary Skeletons. So, I think the team will be fine. I got them like 7, 8 wins, maybe 7, 8 wins. All right, it's Heroes of Golf. Edge Timber, safe lane. This mid guy, he's like pretty good. People are saying. I don't know. He had like a rough performance. Why do I feel like I was watching a really rough performance from him? What game was that? Hold up. Let's check the history here, guys. Don't want to say anything wrong. Oh, yeah, I was 0-9 on the Monkey King against MHKFC. Rough, brother. Rough. What can you do? Really waiting to see these old stats from him. These 11-2, 15-4s on the Invoker, and then he played. Looks like he played Morpheer too. So these Invokers getting banned, and then they left it in the pool. SSS, or why was this ticketed? What the fuck is this? Was it an actual game? Okay, interesting. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know about this team. I think this is like sort of a dark horse stack. Like, however serious Edge Timber decides to take this, but I do fuck with this team heavily. I've met Clippy. I'm pretty sure I've met Stanley, and I just know like I know Hello Robotics, and then obviously I know Edge Timber. Spook Scare Skeletons. This is just a good stack. I think they're gonna find their stride pretty soon. They did get 1-1 by Heroes of Golf, but I think that's completely fine. Heroes of Golf is a good stack. Like, they're not a bad stack. I would not hold your head down if you're Spook Scare Skeletons, and I think they're a playoff team. So like they've been through the lower bracket. They've been through lower bracket tiebreakers into lower bracket. They've made runs. And obviously these guys are the champions of the league, so I think they'll be just fine. Edge Unit, 6 wins right now, and this is utterly surprising. If you ask anybody, Edge Unit has not dropped a series, and that means they are more than likely facing us next week, right? This will be a good game. I think this is my biggest surprise of the season is these guys going into playoffs potentially at a 2nd seed. Like, that would be pretty insane. And I think the better game actually is them versus MHKFC. I think that's the better game than them versus us. I don't think they match up against us too well. But I would love to see. I'd love to see, honestly. All right, let's go into MHKFC, and then we'll go into last week, what sort of happened, and things of that nature. So this team's I think just a solid team. I think Twelve's understanding of what he needs to do to make his team win is really solid. I think they're going to draft really strong lanes. I think they're always going to give Gav last pick. He's usually either going to see his lane or get a comfortable pick, usually. I don't think that is really what pushes this team, realistically. I think having to ban at least 2 KCMJ heroes and then potentially a lost person hero, like the Clockwork, and then Twubs will usually always see his lane. And that's where I fucked up. We can go back. So I've been replaying this shit in my head like for the last week. So if you go back to our draft, right? I think they had they had first pick, right? So I think they first picked something, right? No. Bro, I fucking forget. Anyways, I didn't pick Magnus on whatever pick we had, and that was absolute grief. Like, that was literally the griefiest shit I've ever done in my life. I think leaving Magnus open was like, I should have just picked Magnus, man. Why did I? And then they picked Magnus, so I can't pick Magnus because it was too late. It was just beautiful by Twubs, so shout out Twubs. I love this team, man. I really want to play them again. It was really fun. And then 89 Pistons, we've been over them. All right, so that was I basically went into last week. What had happened was I just fed the lane. And I played it like shit, and probably shouldn't blind pick Doom. And yeah, man, Darkseer was in the pool, I think. Actually, no, Darkseer wasn't in the pool, but Magnus was in the pool, pick 1. So that's what I should have done. In terms of what we have coming up this season, guys, I don't know. I don't know where this channel will go. I want to make more content, but realistically, I have like goals I want to do in other shit right now, like life. So I don't know where this content shit goes. Yeah, I just don't know realistically. But I will be trying to record at least 2-3 videos this season, just giving periodic updates on just the shit that happens. Yeah, just giving periodic updates. I'm hoping some drama happens. I'm hoping either someone gets dropped, someone gets kicked. I don't think anyone's getting kicked from my team, just because why would I? But you know, to all the cabins out there, you still can kick some of your players. I think you have up until playoffs. So let's see some shit happen. Let's see some toxic scrims. Let's see some tickets. You know, we're dropping mantles weekly. No one's ticking us. Yeah, no, I want to see some fucking drama, guys. Like, realistically, I can't make content on this league if the league's dead. And not the league's dead, but like the league's active. It's just like there's no shit going on. Like it's just Hexy baiting people into talking, and people still talking. Like I still talking to Hexy, like replying to Hexy, like the guy's not in the league. Like I fuck with Hexy, but bro, he's not in the league. Like what does this guy have to say? To be honest, and yeah, my predictions. I think it'll be us versus MHKFC in finals. I think those are my predictions. I don't think Edge Unit has what it takes. I think MHKFC is better than Spooky Scare Skeletons, just generally. I think that's what I would have to say. This season. I think Twubs has it figured out. And I think I'd love to see the matchup. Wait, have they played? I don't think they've played. No, they have not played. MHKFC has had like a fairly easy schedule. Actually, I'm trolling. Ignore that. That was super troll. Don't look at the MHKFC schedule. Okay. I will catch you guys on the next video, man. This is like probably where I'll be at, like tone wise, unless some crazy shit happens. I guess I can give a life update. I moved into a new crib, man. New location, man. But yeah, that's basically it. Nothing crazy there. And just you know what I'm about to say. Drink your water. Chocolate milk, soy milk, almond milk, nut milk.